Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris. We are currently looking at our newly colonized tomb world right here. I believe the colony is called Joytundir, and in the last episode we had forgotten to take this crucial decision that is going to allow us to terraform it into a Gaia world. So we're going to go ahead and take the new bull life-seeding decision right here. And our first buildings on this world are going to be a monument. And let's see. So we have an industrial world, we have a factory world. I think, well, honestly, I don't think there can be too many industrial worlds for us right now. So let's make this another industrial world. So we're going to build a couple industrial districts on this world as well. Okay, we're going to let that build queue sort itself out. And we're going to go ahead and unpause the game. Now, we know that the Sandoran Authority has claimed a bunch of our systems and might be preparing for war. So once the MSI threat has been dealt with, I think the debt collectors are coming in. When are they coming? 2261. Okay, so they're coming in 2 years. We'll move our fleet down south, and we'll think about maybe declaring war on the Sandoran Authority, because I think our people are growing restless on all these threats on our border, and I think it'd be better for us to kind of deal with the threats proactively. Okay, ruins. These are the ruins in the Dacha system or the Halita system? Oh, it's in the Dacha system, but right, they steal planets from other systems. So this was originally from Halito, but it's in the Dacha system now. The discovery of a partially preserved databank in the hardened military bunker has revealed the sad fate of Halito 1. Faced with the general economic collapse which would have led to the end of their anti-UFO measures, the rulers of Halito 1 activated their ultimate shield. However, this was not a shield to protect Halita 1, rather it was a complete nuclear annihilation of the population and infrastructure to ensure neither could be taken by alien invaders. This decision was apparently spurred on by the discovery of an alien signal coming from Halita 2b. Wow. Well, I guess the nuclear devastation wasn't enough to ruin the Gaia world. It's still a perfect Gaia world. So this is going to give us a bunch of society research, and it's going to give us access to ancient defensive web slinger. All right. And I think that also gave us access to an anomaly. Alien site. Check out the alien signal. Okay, let's research that anomaly then. Starbase construction complete in the Sysmok system. Okay, so we finished upgrading this one. So just like the previous one, we're gonna have 2 hangar bays, 2 gun batteries. It might be worth upgrading Drolwar and Eubelon as well. How are we doing on technology? Getting plasteel armor in 28 months. So let's look at our ship designs. So we have laser-based fleet, right, to combat the dragons. So we have torpedoes and lasers, and then we have our hunter class, which are all lasers. Right, this is all coming back to me here. Finding the truth. The source of the alien signal has been discovered, but rather than being any sinister alien invasion force, the signal originates from an ancient survey marker which was apparently set by an automated probe that had discovered a minor vein of valuable resources on Halito 3b. The marker is damaged and transmits only intermittently and very faintly. Wow. A free 1,000 alloys. Great. Okay, so this scientist can now go ahead and research what was going on with this asteroid. When we built a mining station, suddenly and unnaturally turned around, destroying our mining station. So we're going to figure out why this asteroid is turning around. Maybe it is like a machine or something disguised as an asteroid. That would be my prediction. Okay, our Minister of State that is governing our home world and our home district. We can give more happiness across the empire or more stability across the empire. I think stability is more direct than happiness. Stability is like a better thing to go for than happiness. They're both good, but I think happiness is one of the factors that affects stability, but stability is like the ultimate goal for what we want in the empire. Right, and I said we were going to do some sector management, so let's actually go ahead and let's pause the game and let's look at what our sectors are right now. So right now we have most of our planets falling into one sector, which is fine. It just means that over here on the left we have a lot of worlds that's kind of hard to keep track of. So let's go ahead and go into this and let's see if I can look at this sector and I can edit the sector. Okay, so let's increase the size of this sector to be the kind of northern reaches of our empire. And this is going to be the Fortalia sector. Great. Sectors. Where's our sectors? So we have the Fevaria sector and the Fortalia sector. Great. I think down here in Fevaria or Joralwar is probably a more central location for our southern sector. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Joralwar. See, I need to remember what these planet names are. So in the Joralwar system, I thought we had a planet in the Joralwar system. Maybe this is why I'm getting confused. We do not have a planet in the Joralwar system. We might have one in the Borbegon system. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think if we center it in the Huawei, okay? Coram is our planet in Huawei. So let's go ahead and let's create a sector. Click to enter sector edit mode. Okay, and now that Huawei's not in a sector, Coram, I mean, we can go ahead. Sector capitals need to be at least 5 jumps apart. Okay, so Huawei can't be the capital of this new sector. So I guess we'll make it Yubalan. For now, I think we might transfer it to Borbegon. But yeah, for now we'll make it this planet, which is going to be a industrial world. So we're going to go ahead and create a new sector. And this sector is going to contain, let's go ahead and go into sectors, edit sector. Okay. Yeah, I would like it to basically contain, I know we don't have our sectors on most of the time, but it's just like for my sanity, it's nice to have sectors that actually mean something. Okay, so we have basically like a southern sector, and we'll have our core sector, and we'll have a northern sector. I think that's going to make it a lot easier to keep track of what's going on with what. So this is going to be
special project complete.
The Droitandir sector. Okay, Secrets of the Bull. By carefully tracking the changes that the Bull underwent during their loss of sentience, we have gained much knowledge on how to reverse the process. We have also gained new insights into the spread of plant life and improved our terraforming processes. Okay, so what does this give us? This gives our scientists a new trait, which gives us research speed biology plus 5%, chance for biology research options plus 25%. Great. We gained the technology epigenetic triggers, and we have access to a new technology, the Bull organic plant. And we have terraforming cost minus 15%.
Research complete.
Great. Those are all good things. Terraforming, again, not that important. Let's see what this is. Bull organic plant. Food from farmers, +1. Consumer goods from farmers, +0.5. Farmer jobs, +2. Ooh, this is going to be really good to put on our agri world. And we have all of these ancient technologies. So these are all really expensive to research right now. So I'm going to take some less expensive things. Terraforming. Let's just keep getting our edicts fund up. Oh, never mind. We're still in the process of researching. All right. A nebula refinery might be good. It's gonna produce 10 minerals and an exotic gas. Is it more important to have that or have something actual defensive? Let's get something actually defensive. We can get the nebula refinery later when we keep upgrading it. Let's get the target uplink computer. Insight breakthrough imminent. We have gained enough information to create a new insight technology to explore further. The next time we have an observation event that would advance our insight, we will gain a new research option. All right, that's great. That's great news. All right, looks like in about 1 year we're gonna have the MSI people visit, and then we'll move our fleet down south. Speaking of the MSI, how's this war going? This war with them on the other side of the galaxy. It's gonna have no resolution to this war. All right, celebrity, intuition. Let's give this scientist celebrity. All right. Okay, so once we're done studying the strange asteroid, we can get rid of this science ship and we can kind of configure our governors for each of the sectors. Corin. Okay, so we actually moved our sector capital to Corim, which I like. And so now if I go to sectors, edit sector, hopefully we should be able to editing sector Fevaria. No, I want to edit sector this sector. Let's edit this sector. Let's add Rovanic, Kazon, and Wodrax. Yeah, this looks nice. I like these borders. They look as they should, as God intended them to be. Okay, and so let's rename this sector. From Joytandir to Corim. Okay, so this is going to be a more industrial center. For Talia is going to be an agri world, and this maybe we can turn into like an administrative center or something, and then we'll have our generator, tech worlds, and stuff here. Okay, that'll work. Okay, now we'll turn off the sector mode because that's just gonna make our map look messy. The library, okay. As we interpret the data crystals from the caves on Walton 4, we begin piecing together a picture of a troubled planet. The planet was once the center of a prosperous civilization known as the Illanil Foundation. During that civilization's later years, the Ilani turned into more and more to the hoarding. The Ilani turned more and more to the hoarding of knowledge instead of more material matters such as procreation. As a result, their population fell rapidly. Alarmed by their dwindling numbers, the leaders attempted to find a technological solution for immortality. Records became scarcer around this point, though it appears to predate whatever cataclysm forced them underground, and it is not entirely clear yet what the results their efforts yielded. Alright, they're on the hunt for immortality because they can't procreate enough to keep up their population. Alright, another paragon is coming to visit. This is a scientist. A scientist focuses on a tablet in her hand. As their fingers dance over the keys, she hums a cheerful melody. She seems lost in her work and oblivious to the world. A small robot companion floats in the air next to her. It chirps and bumps her shoulder. She looks up. Oh, sorry. Hello. I'm Zosira. Sorry to bother you, but my last lab, well, it sort of blew up. The small robot chirps again. Ah, yes. What I'm trying to say is that I'm looking for a place to compose. A place to compose? The universe is music, the vibrations from the orbiting gas giants, the roar of a newborn star, the sweet song of swirling atoms. She gestures with her hands as if she were conducting an invisible cosmic orchestra. Da-da-dum. Then add a fitting rhythm and, ta-da! We have created magic, or, well, science. Same thing, really. Why do you seek to join us? Your head seems to be in the right place. I want my discoveries to benefit everyone, not just the rich and powerful. The symphony of the universe, the wonders, the magic, everyone deserves to hear it. That's right, Gorky. Very well said. Okay, who's that robot? Oh, Gorky. Isn't he adorable? I built him myself, and he helps me with everything. The robot chirps happily. Okay, I'll tell them. Gorky makes sure that I get to my meetings, eat, drink, and sleep. Wow, that's like such a scientist thing, forgetting to do those things. You know, when I get passionate about something, I just swoosh. I lose all track of time. Gorky chirps again. Ha, yes, exactly. You say your lab blew up? Oh wow, where to start? You see, my homeworld is very restrictive when it comes to who is allowed to be a scientist, so I put together the lab in secret, using whatever I could scavenge to the old industrial zones. Now, I thought the ionization field workshop would keep the volatile motes stable, but the small robot chirps and beeps. Right? The bass from those motes was truly booming, so when do I start? Okay, another situation where we're xenophobic, but I think that's more like we distrust our neighbors. And our people would probably not treat her the kindest, but she wants to live here. Let's see what her traits are. As a counselor, she'll give us increased leader experience gain, research speed. This gives her big research governing bonuses. Sure, we'll enlist her. Okay, and we can level her up. We can give her increased lifespan. We can give her plus amenities. We can give her Spark of Genius 2. Let's go ahead and give her Spark of Genius 2. And let's give her Expertise New Worlds. I have a feeling she's going to rise through the ranks of our empire. Okay, so now looking at our sectors, let's go ahead and let's assign governors to each of the sectors. Orbital debris. The orbital space around Deutschrandir is cluttered with debris left behind by alien civilizations that once inhabited the planet. Before they wiped themselves out, their early space program saw the launch of thousands of primitive satellites and missile launch platforms. Many of these were destroyed by anti-satellite weapons during the planet's destructive nuclear war, adding even more space junk to the mix. Our colony on the surface has developed to the point where this dense field of debris is interfering with its infrastructure. We cannot use satellites, and civilian orbital flights are limited to narrow launch windows. Okay, perhaps there's something to be done. So we have a special project.
Updated.
Remove orbital debris. So we need a scientist. Okay. Well, I think once we're done with this project, we'll go ahead and research this project with this scientist. We're up to our limit with influence, so I don't think there's really that much we can do with our influence. Anyways, we were looking at governors. I'm sorry, I got distracted here. Okay, so probably we want a governor, an official type leader, as the sector governors for each sector. And then within each individual world, we might choose more like independently themed governors. So I think it's worth hiring on another official, and we'll see what our options are. As far as hiring officials, we can get ship build speed plus 5% as a counselor, minerals from jobs plus 2.5% as a counselor, leader experience gain plus 5% as a counselor. These are all counselor traits, and this person isn't necessarily going to be a counselor, at least at first. That's fine. So I guess we'll just go with whichever one is the youngest. So 43. Yeah, I'm liking this 31-year-old. Okay. Actually, this is going to be a science-based world, so I'll actually put our renowned scientists to govern this world. And do we have any other science worlds? New Fevaria is going to be a tech world. So New Fevaria can be governed by another scientist. We have idle leaders. Yeah, we have an official we can put on a world. So let's see. Fevaria has a governor. Desadia, our generator world, could probably use an official as well. Okay. Our factory world can upgrade. How's this going? It's going fantastic. Okay. A couple things going on. Bull life seeding on Droitandir complete. Okay, so it's become a Gaia world. That's fantastic news. Boom. Pretty. Okay. That's great news. So we're in the process of building a whole bunch of new jobs, so hopefully that'll get sorted out soon. And we needed to pick... Oh, I guess we lost some unity for some reason. But we'll pick a new tradition tree soon. Okay. What do we want to focus on? Unyielding would give us extra starbase capacity and would improve our defense. It's not a bad shout. Supremacy would increase the effectiveness of our military. So if we wanted to start going on more offense. We could increase the effectiveness of our leaders. Or we could increase prosperity in our empire. I say we increase the prosperity in our empire.
Council agenda available.
Alright. So, we were trying to make friends with at least one of these civilizations. Was it this civilization? Yeah, we're actually friendly with them. We're improving our relations. In fact, I think for the first time, we're gonna have open borders with them. They don't want to do any of this stuff because we don't have positive relations. And I know we're a xenophobic empire, but the fact of the matter stands is we have 3 neighbors with very, very, very poor relations. So we're kind of getting desperate right now, and we're looking for allies, especially because the Sandarin Authority has been aggressive towards us. So if we can go ahead and ally ourselves with the alliance of the Hardshell Harbor, we might be able to put the pressure on Sandarin Authority to leave us alone. So it's more of a strategic relationship. as a general rule of thumb, no, we're not going out to make friends in the galaxy, but we do what we need to survive. Okay. Construction complete. Okay, so Yubalan and Jorowar we can outfit with some defenses. Okay, Yubalan needs some gun batteries and hangar bays. Alright, things are looking up.
Research complete.
Alright, and that is plasteel armor, so we can go ahead and probably upgrade our fleets. And this is great. We can get cruisers, or we can get star fortresses. I'm gonna go for cruisers. Cruisers are gonna be the next big thing for our military. Okay, so let's go ahead and give the order to upgrade our fleets here at the Fevnor station. We'll upgrade this as well. We might as well just upgrade all of our star bases and build as many buildings and constructions as we can. Debris impact. A cascade of collisions in the dense layer of debris surrounding Dortrandir recently shifted the orbit of a large piece of space junk. The orbit, which we believe is one of many orbital missile platforms used in the planet's nuclear war, was pulled into the atmosphere and unfortunately proceeded to impact directly atop a major settlement. Initial reports indicate heavy casualties. Alright, one of our pops died on the planet. Okay, we're gonna make a priority of getting that scientist over here to clear this space debris.
Construction complete.
Waltham has finished constructing. Alright. 7.3k. Yeah, that's a sizable defense. So we have our two hangar bays and our two gunships. I thought the debt collectors were coming in 2261. I guess it's 2266 now? Am I going crazy? Are they not visiting us because we're at war? It might be that they're not visiting us because we're at war. Once this fleet finishes upgrading, I think we're going to move south. We'll upgrade Fevnor's defense so that hopefully the space station can handle the debt collectors itself. Artisan output plus 10% would be pretty good, but I think we need to get this cold fusion reactor. I remember when we were building our ship designs, we were coming up on a limit for ship power. So we have hyper relays available now. So I think let's start building this relay network. The most critical relay network I want to build is Fevnor down to Huawei. Probably also down to Weser.
Construction complete.
Sleeping crystal nest. The trapped asteroid is, in fact, a crystalline being's nest. It is good that we didn't keep digging, for it seems like we agitated the creature hibernating there. If we do nothing for a while and study it from afar, it should settle down. Alright. It adds 5 society research to the trapped asteroid. Okay, let's go ahead and let's build a research station. And then let's build a hyper relay network. Okay, yes, this is very expensive on our alloys. It's a good reminder, okay? Maybe I need to chill out with the hyper relay networks. At least from here to here will help us kind of get to the two kind of halves of our empire more easily.
Upgraded.
All right, our fleet has been fully upgraded. Let's move down to Waltham. The library. The excavations carried out by our archaeologists on Waltham 4 have somehow activated several ancient sentinel droids. The hostile robots managed to kill several archaeologists before they could be stopped by Kal Bathan. Uh-oh, that's not good news. I thought we were getting good news. Okay. We need amenities on this planet. That's fair. Let's go ahead and let's build those amenities with hollow theaters. Well, actually, we don't even have gene clinics on this planet yet. Gene clinics give us amenities and pop growth speed. Yeah. Okay, we need more jobs here. We could probably build gene clinics. Get amenities, pop growth speed, more jobs. Fortalia needs more jobs. This is our research.
Special project complete.
I don't necessarily think we need to upgrade the gene clinics. It's going to give us even more pop growth speed and even more. It's going to cost us gases though, which for the time being I don't think we can afford. So I think we're just going to keep building agriculture districts and city districts and research labs. We'll think about upgrading buildings once we run out of building slots and districts. Alright, science ship needs orders. The science ship is done. Nothing left for us to do. Okay, so let's disband it. Let's find a tech world, New Fevaria, and let's go ahead and let's assign this scientist as its governor.
Construction complete. Research complete.
All right, we got our naval capacity up. We can get chemical bliss living standard. I don't know if we need that. Naval capacity from soldier jobs +2. I don't know about that. Hydroponics farms, hydroponics bay. That's probably the best thing to go for.
Incoming transmission.
All right. The Alliance of Hardshell Harbor wants a commercial pact. I think it's good to buddy up with them. They're going to be a good insurance against the Sandarin authority. So yes. They're a democracy like us. They're xenophile, so they actually like us. They're materialist. Yeah. Fantastic. Artillerist. Ship's weapons damage +7%. Explosive weapons damage. Let's just get this one. Ship's weapons damage +7%. That's really good.
Incoming transmission.
Research agreement. Yes. Okay. We don't need many friends, but we'll have one good friend. This might be... I think our empire is taking a turn towards being less xenophobic than in the early years because we promoted a alien onto our council. We actually elected an alien as our commissary general. So I think if we continue to have good relationships with the Alliance, we might transition our empire away from being so xenophobic. Probably disband this construction ship. How's our generator world doing? Could probably build more generator districts. We need more housing. Alright, so the Alliance has declared the Mythfell Order their rival. Alright, New Baldorak. Ah, we haven't heard from these guys in a while. This is the Dothnaki people. General Paltanak here, acting military governor of New Baldorak. I am pleased to announce the end of our major combat operations in Sector 47G. At least 512 insurgents have been confirmed killed since the operation began 2 cycles ago, while our own losses have been minimal. Extra commendations to all forces involved for keeping civilian casualties to an acceptable level. Paltanak out. Alright, keep us updated. I'd almost forgotten those guys existed. Okay.
Construction complete.
On Desadia, we can remove some features. Fevnor. Okay. So Fevnor is in need of more defenses. Because we have visitors. We'll go ahead and get a transit hub. This is what I want to build on all of our systems with planets in them. This allows automatic resettlement to other colonies when there's unemployment.
Complete.
Alright, the library. When attempting to extract an item of interest from a pile of assorted bric-a-brac. What is bric-a-brac? Never heard of that phrase before. Kalbathan accidentally set a junk avalanche in motion. Buried underneath it, we discovered the sooty remains of a tiny rat-like creature cradling a bottle of mouthwash from a brand common on Fevaria, as if shielding it from harm. That is weird. A brand common on Fevaria, as if shielding it from harm. Amongst the clutter was also a tiny chest filled with precious alien artifacts from distant corners of the galaxy. Wow. So they collected a bunch of stuff from all over the galaxy, including Fevaria. Once we get cruisers, we will upgrade our fleet with some cruisers, and then maybe we'll come for the dragon. Let's see what it'll take to go to war with these folks. I'm not really interested in conquering, but we might go to our policies and set our war to liberation wars and force our ideology on them. I think that might be a smart move. We can make better neighbors if we force our ideology on them. Basically what we're doing is we're using our military to force a coup of their government. We can put allied folks onto their government that'll be kind to us. Alright. Leader lifespan plus 10 years. Reverse engineer minor artifacts. I don't think we're going to have enough minor artifacts for that. Edicts fund plus 20. Claim cost. War exhaustion gain. Let's get leader lifespan plus 10 years. Okay, Huawei can upgrade. We can upgrade this too once we get more alloys. Alright, our influence is full up. There's really not much to do with our influence right now, so that's fine. Okay, now we can get building upkeep minus 10% and district upkeep minus 10%. That's probably really good. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so we have a hyper relay in our home system now. It's going to allow us to travel a lot more efficiently across the Empire. Neurophagocytus. While all the sentient population on Zatar 2 belong to an organic Gestalt consciousness, the planet is home to several different hives. These hives are isolated collections of drones and are competing with each other for resources. Occasionally, conflict erupts between two groups and can sometimes escalate to total war. We are currently witnessing an all-out assault on a hive's capital, and it is a gruesome business. The efficiency of the drones, unhindered by empathy, would make any general proud. The defenders are quickly losing ground, but by our estimates they should hold a few more days. Yet moments later, all fighting ceases as the defenders join forces with the new opponents and begin dismantling their capital for anything of value. It appears that they have been completely and instantly assimilated into the network of the attacking hive. Did they just eat a consciousness? Or we can gain some society research. Fascinating. Fascinating. Okay. This is probably a good stopping point for the episode. I think that we are going to consider declaring a liberation war on the Sandoran Authority. We need to start eliminating the threats posed by our neighbors. So we can start with the Sandoran Authority. We can force them to have a restructured government and put friendly people in the high spots in their government, and maybe then we won't have to worry about our southern border so much. We have new contact with the Natraxian Mercantile Union. Alright, they're fanatic, xenophile, and materialist. Okay. Yeah, we'll end the episode there. Where's the Natraxian Mercantile Union? Okay, they're up here. Yep, I think this is a successful episode. I'm excited to get back into some conflicts again. Get the action back up. I think it's been a little slow the past couple episodes, but we've been doing things desperately needed, right? Our economy is looking better than ever before. We still need more consumer goods, but that problem is never going to go away. We're going to continue colonizing new planets, and eventually we'll take on this dragon as well, which will be fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.